Okay, listen up, everybody. We're going up against a team tonight that I'm way too familiar with. And before we go out there, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page about what we need to do to win this game. So here's the plan. They are a great transition team. We have to get back on defense, and we cannot turn the ball over. So let's go out there and do what we do.
Yeah, man.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's game time in Phoenix as the crowds at the U.S. Airways Center look to cheer on the Suns. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against Sacramento. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the three. Right wing. Redick with the three. Morris with the rebound. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And it's hard to point out anything that they did well in that loss. I mean, the game never got out of hand, but they were pretty shaky across the board.
And, Steve, you know how optimistic and positive I am, and I had a tough time finding anything positive either. I mean, my goodness, they did keep it somewhat close. I guess that's the best I can say at this point.
Well, what's the old saying? If you can't say something nice about someone, well, don't say anything at all.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Ball outside. The dish now to Barnes. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Ball passes to Redick. Griffin trying to get open. And it's J.J. Redick with the three. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Slim. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Now here's Paul. He had 27 points last game. Griffin inside. He's against Morris. He lobs it up, and then Griffin with the dunk.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Here is Slim, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Back to Dragic. Now the pass to Slim. From deep three-point range, another three for Phoenix. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Griffin. Draw. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Morris dishes to Dragic. Morris passes to Slim. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Dragic. Another one falls for Phoenix.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Clippers trail by 5. And Redick kicks to Barnes. Outside Jordan. Right side Jordan. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. And it's Paul penetrating. That drops. Paul's got his first basket of the night. Suns leading by 3. Pass to Slim. He kicks it to Morris. From downtown, here's Plumlee, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Clippers trail by 6. Redick with it, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. Paul dishes to Redick. He feeds it to Barnes. Griffin with it. Morris is there, and he gets it to go.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Dragic the pass to Slim. Here's Morris, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Morris has got his second bucket.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Now here's Griffin. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Banked in off the glass. Redick's got 5 now.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Here's Slim, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Clippers trail by 7. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, with this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Doris, thank you. And not surprising that shooting the ball well, an aspect of the game Coach wants his team to adhere to.
Well, everybody always wants to shoot the ball well, Kevin. I mean, that's pretty obvious. The key is getting yourself in position to do so. You got to move the ball, move your body, make sharp cuts, set good screens.
Well, Steve, you've just laid out how you need to get good shots and the importance of good shot selection. It's really essential to being able to play a balanced game and an effective game. Look at the game for Redick. Already with 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Here is Slim. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Morris. Here's Slim. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Beyond the arc. Dragic with some nice D. Suns leading by 4. And there's the pass to Slim. Kicks to Plumlee. The 11-footer buries the jump shot. Plumlee's got 5.
He was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Okay, guys, we have to pick up the pace here, all right? I want to shoot early and often. That means take the first open shot.
So both teams changing it up here.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. First in fourth in assists. And they also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense. This team has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concerns. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Dragic against Paul. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Take a look at Slim, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, DeAndre Jordan, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
It was a nightmare last year for any defender to guard these guys. I mean, they just seem to hit everything they shot.
Morris with the bucket.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Now here's Paul. Crawford outside. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Suns leading by 12. Here's Morris. There's the killer two-handed slam.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Now here's Crawford. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Dragic the pass to Slim. Back to Dragic. Pass to Slim. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And he gets it to go. Morris has got 8 points.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
Clippers trail by 15. Paul outside. Feeds to Dudley. Crawford outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And the season series between these teams, 4 games in all, starting today. It's going to go a long way towards determining how this division shakes out by the end of the year.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Slim. And it's Paul penetrating. Crawford, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crawford's got his second bucket of the night. Phoenix leading by 14. Dragic the pass to Slim. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Plumlee. Warren comes in for Morris. Eric Bledsoe. Clippers trail by 12. So for the Clippers right now, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Barnes. Then there's Farmar. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Wilcox in at the small forward position.
Suns, Miles Plumlee.
The feed to Farmar. Pass to Wilcox. Rebound by the Suns. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Farmar kicks to Redick. Dishes to Jordan. Clock at 6. Farmar passes it to Wilcox. From deep. It's rebounded by Slim.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Matt Barnes. Last season's performance for him put up about 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers might not reflect it, but the effort's really been there for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky not to have filled up the stat sheet more because his play has really been solid.
And the Suns making a change here. Dragic has checked in. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Suns leading by 12. Here's Morris. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
The dish now to Wilcox. Passes it to Jordan. He kicks it to Farmar. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Farmar's got his second bucket. In the court. Slim passes to Morris. Here is Slim. Here's Dragic. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Clippers trail by 14. Farmar dishes to Barnes. There's the pick. It's stolen by Morris. And here's Dragic. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
To the left side wing.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Paul's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Outside Dragic. Another miss by Dragic.
Looked like an easy 2 point.
That miss.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Now here's Redick. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. Lets it go. And that one hits back iron.
The defense needs to play they did to force that miss. Well done.
And there's the pass to Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got 13.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Clippers trail by 16. Paul kicks to Wilcox. Clippers moving the ball around. Got that one on the move. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble if he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Phoenix leading by 14. Dragic the pass to Slim from downtown. Another three for Phoenix.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Clippers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Barnes with it. He's against Morris. Barnes dishes to Paul. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And let's take a look at last season's numbers for Chris Paul. First in assists, first in steals, and then he was very solid from the foul line, closing out the year among the top 20 in terms of free throw percentage.
And Steve, as you said, I mean, he finished the season with the most assists in the NBA. So often he controlled entire games with his dime dropper.
Throws it up high. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. DeAndre Jordan is second.
I think he cares more about shot blocking than any other element of his game, guys. Takes so much pride in it. That's why he was where he was on that list.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
They set the pick. Kicks to Redick from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Morris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dragic the pass to Morris. The shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now Redick. He's got 11. Barnes with it. Jordan sets the pick for Barnes. Redick inside the line. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here is Slim. He's got 23. To the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He misses the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second free throw. Here is Wilcox. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. At the elbow, Griffin. He feeds it to Wilcox. He dishes it to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Dudley. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Pass to Morris. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Dudley. Morris passes to Slim. Feeds to Morris. And they come right back with their own 3. Morris has got 16.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
The feed now to Dudley. Here's Griffin. The rebound by Slim. Slim's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Wide open. Again, Griffin missing.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Slim in the last game against the Kings was superb. He ended with an amazing number of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Clippers trail by 19. Dudley with it. Guarded now by Morris. Paul against Dragic. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
What kind of passing is that?
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Slim, and Thomas subbed in for Goran Dragic. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Suns ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing. Whatever approach they've used, we've stopped.
Plenty of time to mount a comeback. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Dragic is out there with Slim, and it's Morris in at the small forward. Paul dishes to Redick. Picked by Griffin. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here is Slim. Pass to Morris. Here is Slim. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Dragic. And here are the Clippers. Now Griffin inside. It's stolen by Morris. Here's the break. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
The Suns have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin. About 77% from the line.
And here is Los Angeles now. Paul outside. Dishes it to Griffin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Check out the game for Blake Griffin. He's got 8 points and a steal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the second. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Dragic the pass to Slim. The dish to Morris. There's the bucket. Good. Morris has got 6.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
The Clippers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Over to the wing. The 3 from Barnes. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now, here is Morris. Not a lot of room. And the basket good. 28 points for Slim.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Griffin a screen on Dragic. Redick with it. Now defended by Slim. Dragic the pass to Slim. He kicks to Morris. Passes it to Slim. For the 3. And that one's good. Slim's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring...
Guys, on all missed shots, we have to rebound first, and then we have to run. Fill the lane, sprint the floor, and let's attack the rim before they can set their defense. It's all about scoring in transition.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Matt Barnes, how he performed last night. You'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, You don't want to meet expectations. You want to underpromise and overdeliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
Griffin kicks to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Slim. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about a terrific game for Slim. 31 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
Wow, he is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw good from Slim. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Los Angeles now. Paul dishes to Redick. There's the pass to Griffin. Kicks to Redick. He feeds it to Barnes. Pass to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Griffin's got 11 points.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Slim passes to Dragic. Feeds it to Morris. Here is Slim. 33 points for him. To the left side wing. The 3. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Here's Griffin. Will not go. This is off the front eye.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
And it's Dragic off the drive, and he gets it to go.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Paul kicks to Redick. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. It's stolen by Morris. And here is Morris. He's got 16. Outside Dragic. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Right side Dragic. Pass to Slim. Here's Morris. And he's good on the 3-ball. Morris has got 19 points.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Paul dishes to Barnes. The feed now to Griffin. Shoots a fader, and he gets it to go. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Slim, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Paul. Now Griffin inside. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Number 1, Chris Paul.
Well, he was the top dime dropper in the league. I mean, he led the league in assists, and his vision and his willingness to give up the ball made him the top dime dropper.
And he gets the bucket.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Pass to Griffin. Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Slim. Slim's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morris passes to Dragic, and stolen by Redick. Back to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Here's the three. Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Now the pass to Slim. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Blocked. Now Dragic, 11 points in the game. Lets it go with the three. No good from Slim. The Clippers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Paul outside. Dishes to Griffin. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Redick. To halt the run. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Redick's got 16. Dragic the pass to Slim. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Step back on that one and let it fly. Redick's got 5 points in the quarter. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Jordan with the screen on Dragic. Redick, a good look. Kicks it out to Paul. Out to the wing. The second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Redick's got 20 points.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
There's the three. No good from Slim. The Clippers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Redick kicks to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Morris. Barnes dishes to Redick. They get it again. Here's Jordan under heavy pressure all over. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Redick passes to Griffin. Right side, Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Morris.
Look out. Watch out now.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
With the fadeaway. Again, Griffin missing.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
And he jams it with authority.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was a safety move.
Or maybe he just wanted to give the photographers a better angle for the shot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And send it out of bounds.
And LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we've got Paul, Crawford out there with Miller. Then there's Farmar, and it's Dudley in at the center, filling out the middle.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Slimy's checked in for Phoenix. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dudley. Barnes comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Duncan in for Chris Paul. Here is Slim. Goodwin passes to Slim. Over in the corner, Warren. Here's Slim. 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. Slim's got 54 points.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Jordan kicks to Duncan. The dish to Barnes. And it's Miller in the corner, all alone. And he gets it to go.
Andre Miller, assisted by Matt Barnes.
Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Warren, the pass to Slim. Sinks the triple. Slim's got 6 in the quarter.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Miller inside. Pass to Jordan. Back to Miller. Shot denied, but he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Here is Slim, covered by Duncan. Slim passes to Warren. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Miller penetrating. Clippers moving the ball around. For 3. Farmar, no good. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Kicks it to Warren. From deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Miller outside. And he banks in the layup. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
Kevin, too easy. I mean, the defenders were sort of looking at each other like, whose man was he? And everybody thought somebody else was going to guard him, and nobody did.
Out to the right wing. And the wide-open shot from Warren nails the wide-open jump shot.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Miller outside. Puts it up. And the jumper is good.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here is Slim. Miller with the double team. Here's Warren, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
At the line for your Suns, T.J. Warren. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Barnes. And Wilcox is subbed in for Andre Miller. Griffin's shot is off.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Here's Slim. Sinks the triple. Slim's got 60.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Duncan with it. Here's Farmar. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jordan Farmer.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Suns with the ball. Goodwin passes to Slim. He feeds it to Warren. Passes it to Slim. He dishes it to Len. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now Farmar feeds to Wilcox. Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Warren. There's the pass to Len. Here is Slim, covered by Duncan. Pass to Slim. The feed to Tolliver. Here is Slim, just 5 to shoot. Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Dishes to Goodwin.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Warren. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Farmar dishes to Griffin. Fade away. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. 17 points for Blake Griffin. This has been a one-sided affair.
Man, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
Slim passes to Goodwin. Here is Slim. And the wide-open shot from Warren. No good with the triple. Clippers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Suns.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Clippers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Slim. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than his scoring as he racked up a triple-double.
And Los Angeles guys shooting around 41% on the night. Farmar kicks to Hawes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
I mean, what are you going to do defensively? He can just rise up and bang down a 3-ball like that, and they get such separation with the height advantage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the Suns miss again. Now here's Duncan.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone. Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Pass to Slim. Shoots the 3. That's good.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, I saw lots of things that I could exploit out there. It's like every defense is a different test, but I got the answer sheet for each one of them. Seems unfair, but that's just the way it is. That's why I was dropped so many dimes on them cats tonight.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
Holding my heat under my seat, flipping the 5 baseline for all of my people.